Alright, so I've applied my underglaze and it's time to Sgraffito. I want to make sure that underglaze or slip is dry, so you can see it's pretty chalky here, it is not sticky, it's not shiny. My tools, I could use a needle tool. A paper clip opened up will work. Notice that one is much pointier, the needle tool, so you will get different line qualities. And a sewing needle will work, and I've seen people put it inside a mechanical pencil. You do have to find the right size needle to mechanical pencil, but this can work quite well, and you can get a really nice line quality from this too. And then a wooden modeling tool can work, and then I use a paintbrush sometimes to clean up my crumbs as I'm going. So now I want to think about my design, and you can use a regular pencil on your piece to lightly draw your design, and this is nice so you can kind of play around with layout, because remember, ceramics and cups are three-dimensional forms, so how your design wraps around them is different than on a flat piece. You don't want to erase because that will end up smudging or maybe even scraping off your piece. Just mark a line if you make a mistake with where your pencil lines are. Now I'm holding it with my hand in the base of my cup. I'm not laying it on its side. I'm not picking up by the rim, and I'm not picking up by the handle because it is unfired and it is fragile. So I'm going to go ahead and start carving, and especially on that rim, I want to make sure I'm not pressing hard because it is starting to become more fragile at the drier leather hard stage. So I want to be careful I don't crack it. So here I can use my brush to kind of brush off some of these crumbs, making sure I'm not flinging them everywhere and cleaning up when I'm done today. Now your needle tool does not always go all the way through for a crisp, clean line. So carving, again, might be useful, or this is where you might see some different line qualities with different tools. I would recommend creating a little slab of clay while you're making your underglaze piece, and adding your underglaze so that it can dry to the same consistency, and actually testing out that quality on a practice piece, right? Not on a finished piece like mine. So here I'm just doing some other lines, and you can actually see my practice tests on the closest area. I'm just going to go right over them. And for this piece, because I just covered a circle, I might want to go back and clean up that edge, and I find that a wooden modeling tool works quite well for that. It doesn't leave as many really small scratch lines. And that's it. That's Sgraffito.